the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Zach McKinstry, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
In the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab, one down. Here's Detroit's opening day lineup, and Singy, this team took a big step forward last year.
Yeah, especially after the All-Star break, Boog. They had a .600 winning percentage down the stretch, shocked the Astros in the wild card round, and took the Guardians to the brink in the ALDS. It was their first winning season in almost a decade, so we'll see if they can build on that this year.
Parker Meadows in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Kerry Carpenter stands in now and watches strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That one drilled left field. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Riley Green. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. Tigers leave one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone. Here's Mookie now. In the air, left field. Green makes the play, and there are two down. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boo, for a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
Shohei Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball one. So two balls and no strikes.
2 balls.
2 out,
no
space
strikes.
is empty. And now 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Muncy with a couple of homers at his last game. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. That one well upstairs. 2-0. Two outs. Fought off foul. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's Gleyber Torres. Glass now, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick. back in 2011. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. So up next, Spencer Torkelson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Fastball is outside. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing L.A. winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Foul ball there. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. And a good eye there. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is downstairs, 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Swing and a ground ball. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Glass now back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now here is Andy Ibanez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And he pumps it a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Glass now, ready and deals. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Fly to left his first time. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike. Top of the third, no score. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit. Still no score. Back here in Chavez Ravine. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. Pages went off for 2 homers in his last game. And foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one hit to right. Carpenter on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is down low.
Strikes.
Stays alive. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Riley Green digs in now. And the first offering is not close. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
1 down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Edman in position and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that's outside. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That one just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, out towards left center. Edman in position. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. And we're back. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Mookie now. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that skips in the dirt. Just misses, and it's a full count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. And now it's Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Put your head down and work, boy. If you're scared, I suggest you go to
Skubal checks the runner. Ohtani back in. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Tarik Skubal is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Casey Mize taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that's in for a strike. That's too low. And the count even 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in L.A., ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Spencer Torkelson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Torkelson measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering upstairs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now it's going to be Colt Keith. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Slider misses outside. That's a strike. 2-2.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Keith leads off first with one away. Next offering misses. 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Up and in, and the count is even. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
On the ground to third, Muncy. Off balance feed, there's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And misses inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up. Ibanez settles under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Flied to right his first time. Misses
That
outside.
ball went out.
Ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. One left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry. Glass now back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Nope, inside, ball
That's
two.
a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Meadows batting with one down takes a strike. The Dodgers leading by 3 here on opening day. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And the slider just misses. And that is out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. Green on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ibanez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Muncy to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's outside. 2-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ranging back. And that one is off the wall. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to center. Meadows. And there are 2 outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
In the air, left side. Green settles under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
That one out to right. Pajes racing over to make the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
2 down, bases empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's the swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Betts up with it. Whips it across. That's out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
And a foul ball. That's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Check swing, called strike. And that's in for a strike. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Meadows sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now let's go and light the city up.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Inside, and it's 1-0.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now, Colt Keith. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. That's inside. That one missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 3-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout.
First strikeout for him.